What's going on, people? Welcome to the Flex and KG show. There is a hell of a lot to talk about. KG, you know what to do. Hit the
Come
bomb.
on. I was
That
waiting.
is right. You wait for the right moment. I do like that. But this is a jam-packed show. We've got loads to get through to the point where I don't even know if we're going to get through all of it. The first thing, Edison Cavani to leave Manchester United. Cavani wants out. Cavani Senior, Daddy Cavani, Daddy Eddie has already spoken, saying that Cavani is homesick. He wants to return back to South America. There's a deal on the table to go and play for Boca Juniors. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what that means for us. All of this, Haaland, maybe not, or Kane, or did we get a striker? We got other positions to fill. Just keep Cavani for another year. It changes everything. Because really, we done the Igalo thing, stopgap. We done the Cavani thing, stopgap. We always needed a number 9, and we're back there. We're going to be talking about that. Second, Man United in potentially, or on red alert, should I say. There's a lot of alerts today. It's been a very nuts day in the media. In for Christian Pulisic of Chelsea. He's had 0 starts under Thomas Tuchel. If his game time doesn't improve, the likes of Liverpool, the likes of us, could potentially be in for him. I want to know if you lot will be up for that. What do you think about that? And on the back of that, another winger, Kingsley Coman, has rejected a deal at Bayern Munich till 2026, all to do with the wages, guys. Similar to the Varane situation here. Very nuts. Very nuts. Would you take a Kingsley Coman? KG saying before we come on air, he plays a lot on the left. Would that suit us? We're going to talk about that. The next one, the one that I don't know if it's getting boring, but it's starting to become a real issue. David De Gea, Dean Henderson, apparently both might leave. De Gea might be getting homesick. His missus works in Spain. She's a TV presenter there. They've just had their first child. Is he going to want to keep returning there? He wanted to return there from the Real Madrid situation. We pulled the plug on the fax machine. The Dean Henderson murmurs keep going. There's Donnarumma rumours that he could go for free at the end of the season because he hasn't got a new deal at the moment. 103 million euros for Jan Oblak from Atletico Madrid. That looks like it's too much money, but we've got to get into that. And the last thing, there's 2 other things. Pau Torres contact made as well, centre-back situation. Bailly potentially looking to get out as well, not getting enough game time. And Raphinha interest at £24 million from Leeds United. So there's so much to get into. Smash a like on the video if you're not new. Subscribe if you're not new. You don't know what it is. This video is brought to you by United Stand Picks as well. Link is in the video description below. Check it out. Your chance to win your share of £1,000. Big game against AC Milan, so a lot of questions to answer there as well. So make sure you lot sign up to United Stand Picks. A lot of fun. Now, that's a lot to digest of what we got to get into, KG. A lot. And I know you're a guy. Who you'll be in your Tesco mode, and there's so much information there. You'll be like, rah, there's this. The first one, Edison Cavani. His dad has said this. Lewis Cavani, father of Edison, says, Edison has had many conversations with one Roman Riquelme, and he would like to play for Boca. By the middle of the year, he will return to South America. My son's idea is not to continue at Man United. He wants to return. What are you saying?
I just want to know why we get snaked by family members. That's the main question I say to myself is, wait, do we sign players whose families just don't like the club or feel negatively towards the club? I'm surprised that this has come out, considering how things are going. I would say if it was, let's say 2 seasons ago, it would make a bit more sense. I'll say to myself, well, you know what? We haven't been in a race. We haven't, we've been doing poorly. You know, like when we've embarrassed ourselves. I wouldn't say that we've been embarrassing. I would say that FA Cup is, we're still in the FA Cup hunt.
Yes.
We're still in the Europa League hunt. So the comments for me just feel like, where these comments come from? It's like it feels ill-timed. But then I do understand that. I was trying to break it down. I was probably trying to deepen, saying to myself, like, but what? Like, he's been in France though for years. He won, like, I was.
But is that a problem though? He's been away from South America for so long. In Italy before that, at Napoli, he spent a long period. He's coming to the end of his career. He's got his kids. He's got his missus, etc., etc. He's got his family. Is it towards the end of your career you want to go back to the homeland? I think that's understandable.
No, it's not understandable as of now. It's not. I would say it's not understandable because, you know, when they say footballers get into the twilight of their career and they start to say, I didn't value it the same way I should have. You know, you heard Giggs come out and say, when we won the Champions League the first night, I was like, on to the next one. He's like, he thought it was just an easy thing to do. He said the second time you start to savor things because you realize that the career is short. And you look at that situation, you're saying, you know what, bro, like you're at the twilight stage of your career at a big club, period. And I know you know what I'm like with Man United.
I do know what you like. Everyone knows what you like, man.
You don't know what I'm like, but you're at a big club right now. Boca Juniors can wait. They will take you in your late ages. When did Ronaldinho go? Ronaldinho went to jail and then started playing football. So you have to understand that the playing in South America, yes, I understand it. It's an amazing feeling, but we're talking about Europe here. We're talking about still being feared in the Premier League. Once you go to South America, kind of like out of sight, out of mind. We only start to talk about South American players when there's a new gem emerging. You know,
okay.
So for me, it feels I still can't understand it. And there's been conflicting rumors because I heard something about him wanting to stay just yesterday. I heard a lot of stuff saying he wants to stay. Do you want to do the super chats to me?
That's what I was going to say. Let's do the super chats. Andre says, very concerning that our footballing project, spearheaded by Ollie, isn't attractive enough to keep a 35-year-old at Old Trafford for one more year on big wages. Okay, cool. Bill Ingram says, break the bank for the Norwegian machine, aka Haaland's got to be. Fully shameless regarding Mino Raiola. It's been too long since we had a truly world-class number 9. So I know, KG, you're hitting the bomb. You're hitting the bomb, but you're saying you don't want Haaland because of Raiola. That's what you're saying.
I know, but
Belly Visual says so many rumors here and there, this and that inside information. The question is, we ain't good enough. Wow, very straight down the line there. And Prince says Ollie cannot excite players. United are bound to be bridesmaids as long as he's in charge. Lack of ruthlessness, both on field and purchases. For me, right, back to the Cavani thing, right? Here's why I'm not surprised. And here is, if you take off the side that you're bringing in terms of...
there was another super chat, though, that I didn't want to leave out because you would always get... 1 second. Someone said, can I give them that's it, KG, can you give us a sure right? All right. Sure right. Right. But yeah,
I missed that one. There it is there. Yeah, Joe Harty, there you go. Big up yourself. That's only just appeared on my screen now. And this one here, Maurizio says, get Haaland and Ndidi, swap Pogba for Varane. Done. And
Prince Varese, I can't say his name. Ollie can't excite players.
We said that one. We said that one. Yeah, we're good with that. And Sim says, it's obvious Cavani came here to enrich himself a little more before retiring. Can't believe we've allowed this again. Right. Sims, I like where you're coming with that, right? Because this is what I'm saying, KG. I think what we're seeing, when you actually deep this situation with Edison Cavani, right?
Yeah.
He's at the latter stages of his career, yeah? He's been at Napoli bagging goals. He's been at PSG bagging goals, winning league titles, doing the thing on the international stage for Uruguay. He's been doing his thing, yeah? He's at the end of his career. He's got a chance to go to Man United on a very short-term deal at the last minute. Remember, he wasn't part of the plan. Don't let them trick you out of your position to making you think that when we signed Cavani, it was the plan. And most importantly, it was a long-term plan.
Yeah.
Then, what was one of the biggest concerns when we signed him? Apart from looking at the positive of actually he comes with elite, reputation, he gets goals, the movement. The biggest thing was the injuries. He's had 3 injuries already. When you actually deep it, he missed the first. I dropped my iPad. I dropped it on my foot. That hurt.
Don't forget the racism ban. He got that was bad.
Right. He got the miscommunication ban. Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, he got the miscommunication ban. He had to get himself up to speed first when we got him, plus the quarantine, so we couldn't even use him. Yeah. Then the ban. Then he played all right, and we were like, "Yep, this is what we need." Yeah. Then he got the first little injury. He's out for a bit. We got to wait for him. Then he came back. For like a game and a bit. Then he's injured. Then he went on the bench. Then he travelled down with the team. Then he didn't make the team because he was injured the other day against City. Was that Palace?
City.
No, he played against Palace.
The other day, City. He was
right.
injured.
So when we really deep it, and there's like 10, 11 games left to go in the league. So out of the 38 games, have we really... I'm not going to say have we got our money's worth because he was free. But is that something that we can rely on? I see it as this. We tried to get a stopgap. Well, not tried to. We had a stopgap with Odin Igalo. Yeah. We went to another stopgap with Edison Cavani, which is a level up, don't get me wrong, but it's another stopgap. When really what we're saying is we just need the 9. We just need the 9.
So you're saying... So
I'm saying get out, Cavani. See you later. Cool, thanks. That's what I'm saying.
Is that how we're feeling on a casual Tuesday,
yeah,
bro?
well, only because, yeah, it's not even anything personal. Because on the other side of it, I respect his hustle in terms of I'm 34 years old, just about to be, I think, yeah? He's only just turned 33. Ollie with the glass half full was like, well, you can't look at it like he's just turned 33. So, you know, it depends how you look at it. Yeah. All right, Ollie, cool. Last year, he was 32 then. Let's be really optimistic. Yeah. I see it as he's at the last stages of his career. He's a South American, you know. They towards the end of his career, I see him on social media with his kids and stuff like that. They're all the way in this country. We're in COVID. He can't see his long family, his distant family. You know, he's gonna wanna end up going there. He's always injured. He's got big P's. He wants to go backyard. You're thinking of it from a Man United fan perspective, like you should want to play for us.
I'm thinking of it from you've only got a few more years to go in this game. Like the game is gonna tell you can't play at this level no more. Don't leave before they say it. It's not like you've got nothing to now.
How much can he play at this level when he's always injured? How much? How much?
Okay, so
he hasn't been reliable for us, bro. Like he hasn't.
It depends though, because you're like being here. We got holidays, bro. You can go home. In my head,
so now you want him taking annual leave? Now you want him taking annual leave? I want him an 8-day request.
Play the full season and go on. Like go home. What do other international players do? Like there's De Gea.
They're fit. That's what happens.
De Gea has been here for years, yeah, and he's had this situation with home for the longest time. This has been an issue for De Gea. He's rolled it out somehow. Cavani in his first year, you've been chilling in France, and I don't know when France became South America, but from the France that I know, it's not the same. PSG, you know? So all of a sudden he's like, wait, I need to go home, bruv. There's big things to do right now, and I like him as an extra choice of a striker. I do think that we can go into the market and have him here. I don't think it's a major issue. And if you say he gives us one more year, I'm not saying don't go and sign a good striker. I'm saying there was a time when we could have 4 strikers.
We're never going to do that. You're right, but we're not going to do that.
The issue with us is you've seen this season, Rashford's been out of form. Martial's been out of form. Greenwood's been out of form. Cavani's not fit. So yeah,
he's not fit. He's not fit.
No, he's had fitness issues. Is what I'm trying to say.
Is he fit? Yeah. Is he fit to play right now? If we had a game right now, Old Trafford, could he play?
I heard he's fit. You know.
Yeah, we heard it too. We heard he was on the bus. National Express sent him back home, bro. Like he's injured. You're acting. I can't believe what's going on here.
Are you getting gassed because Martial gave us?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying no.
I'm just trying to understand what's going on.
Don't put words in my mouth. I'm not saying not once out of my mouth I said Cavani leaves. Good, we got Martial. We don't need another striker. No, what I've said. Would you check my tweet? I'm saying all we've done is try and plug the hole for a little bit. Yeah, put the poly filler in there. Yeah, that's all we've tried to do. Yeah, and then when the shit hits the fan, i.e., Igalo's not really good enough. He's just there to just a little stopgap. Cavani is good enough, but not fit enough. It's back to the same old problem that we've just tried to just cast to the side. Let me get these super chats out real quick. Fat Man Sweat says, we wouldn't sell Pulisic. It's obviously a Chelsea fan. He's only just come back from injury. That's why he ain't starting. Another fake story, similar to the ZH one. Well, we'll look at that. Fair enough. That's what it's all about. Belly Visual says, you're more likely to get more consistent from United off the pitch with transfer rumours than United on the pitch. Yeah, that's very true. And Michael says the Cavani situation is just like Herrera a few years ago. Yes, there are better players out there, but do you really trust the board to go and get them? I hear what you're saying, but Michael, good point. I'm not saying I trust the board. I'm not saying let him go because we don't need a striker anyway. What I'm saying is this: how reliable has he actually been? No, that's what I'm saying. He's been injured.
Yeah,
he's been injured.
He's been injured.
Like we knew he would be.
But what do we do?
Let him go.
And get what?
Well, go and get Josh King. Don't go and get Josh King. But what I'm saying is
absolutely useless.
Obviously, don't go and get Josh King. Yeah, I'm joking. But what I'm saying is, just go and get someone who can at least be fit. How about that? How about that for a start?
No, but what if you're fit and you're dead? Like this mad, like I could call up Kiko Macheda, fam, and say, you know, come back. You're fit, fam, bro. You can't play here. I don't care. Fitness can't be.
Yeah, you gotta get someone good enough. I agree.
Who? A real. You know what they keep saying about Man United? What's the biggest problem? We need a real number 9. Who in world?
Right, stop right there. Stop right there. This is what I don't like. Yeah,
go on.
And I'm surprised you're doing this as a fan.
I'm just saying what they say.
All right, it is not our job. What's your job title?
Be a fan of Man United.
No, yeah, okay, yeah, but in the context of life as well, like what, like actor, like what's your job title?
I'm an actor/comedian.
Actor/comedian.
Yes.
And then, like you said, ... with the colon thing. Man United fan.
And United stand.
And United stand contributor, content creator, presenter, all of that. Yeah, cool. Yeah. That's your title. It doesn't say that you're a European scout. It's not your job. It's not your job to know who. It's not my job. It's my job. It's my job, yeah, to go and travel around the world to watch the next up and coming thing and tell Ed Woodward who to sign. No, it's not.
You won't listen to us.
Just because exactly, you won't listen to us. So just because we don't necessarily have the actual answer, that doesn't mean that what we're seeing is like, well, we'll just keep that because we can't get Haaland. What, is Haaland the only striker in the world?
It's true. You know what? You listen, Flex. I'm not gonna lie. You got me the hell out of there. That was a strong uppercut that I didn't see coming. I don't know. It was undeserved. But no, you make a firm point. Like Man United is supposed to have scouts all around the world, but then I think one of the hardest positions to recruit for is a striker. It's putting the ball in the back of the net is not easy. So you now have to say to yourself, we have to look at the top European competitions and say who is killing in top European competitions. That's who we sign, and that's been the old way of Man United. We see who's killing at the lower teams that need a step up, and we sign them. Andy Cole, Dwight York. We've had a history of just picking up the players that are Wayne Rooney, for instance. We looked at it and said, that's a gem, bring him in. So now you have to look at the Premier League and say, would you do something like this? And I know it hasn't been brought up today, but I laughed at Dominic Calvert-Lewin before. Is that the kind of person that you say, you know what, or Richarlison, you know what, come play for Man United? But then
they're fit. It's a start.
I don't know, saying they're fit, yeah.
No, but I have to keep saying it because it's like what we've done is gone the other way, saying, yeah, he's really good, you know. Yeah, but is he fit? No, but he's really good. He scored a lot of goals.
They're fit, bro. That should be a standard. That's like me saying, yo,
hello, yes,
bro. I've got a phone. It's got a camera on it, bro. That's standard. Don't tell me.
So why is Cavani not industry standard then? Why has he not got that box ticked?
Nah, respect Cavani. No, you're moving like
I'm not. No, I'm not saying that. Tabarez says buy Haaland, give Mason minutes, sell Martial / Cavani. So one of the two. MV Pete says, how about this? We're going for Calvert-Lewin, which is what KG was basically saying. What do you guys think about Calvert-Lewin? And Adrian says, regarding Cavani, Special K let the whole head go. You're moving like the boyfriend who knows it's time to leave the wifey, but you refuse to let go. Special K. Oh, I think it's about UKG. Yeah, you just don't want to let go of Cavani. I think that's what he's saying.
No,
yeah.
I can let go. The funny thing,
no, you can't though.
I can let go of Cavani. I just don't like when family members get out of pocket. All I want family members, like even if I met Pogba's brothers tomorrow, I'd be like, yo, man, why though? Why can't a family member just be humble and be like, you know what? I'm so happy my brother plays for this club, but it just doesn't happen for us. Like everyone says, and the dad has been silent. Radio is that in France. As soon as he comes to Man United, you got a problem. Nah, man. And he was riding bench. Don't get twisted. Cavani had some bench moments.
Yeah.
And now he's playing, and now you got issues. Bruv, get out, man. Sit down. This is one of the biggest teams in the world.
Bill Ingram says, Haaland or Kane, nothing less. We need a sure starter. Man United need a 9 that sends shivers down defenders. Yeah, 100%. We need to start winning games in the tunnel before the ball is being kicked. 100%. And when you see Cavani with a flipping the crutches or the bandage and stuff like that. That's not sending shivers down your spine.
Are you telling me if you see Cavani with the calm Alice band and the goatee, you're not thinking it's a man?
Yeah, when he's there.
Yeah. Because he's feared. Even the fact when Pep came out and he spoke about Cavani, a lot of managers have said, you know what, someone with Cavani's knowledge, his movement, like I feel that there's things that he's brought to the club. He's a professional. I actually rate him. I think there's space for him at this club, and there's other issues that I would like to sort out before the Cavani issue. Now,
okay, I think that's a big part. I think that's the real reason. I think that's the real reason why a lot of us are like, nah, just keep him, because we know that we got so many other positions to fix. But really, the striker's always been one.
No, but
we just don't stop gaps.
No, because you can say to yourself, you can almost argue the point that this has been our best. Stats say it. This has been our best goal scoring season with all the different managers we've had. I'm not talking about Sir Alex era. I'm just talking about the new set of managers. So you can say to yourself, this issue here isn't broken the way. And if Bruno keeps what's Bruno offering now? What, 20 goals a season? If Bruno can get you 20 goals a season, Rashford can. I can't say chip in. That's not good enough. Rashford gets you 25 goals a season. And then what we getting? 10 basic. That's basic. 10 from Mason Greenwood. Martial's got to give you a light 15. You should be okay to say, you know what? Let me sort out the issues at the back. And Cavani coming in and helping out with 10 goals. That's not bad. Now, where the issues are, I think that's good enough to be safe. The issues for me are at the back. The issues for me are midfield. That's where let's be honest. When is Man United gonna make 3 deals, like proper deals, in one season? So we have to understand that. We have to almost say we're probably gonna do 2 signings next season, and they've already told us don't expect business. So now we're saying, okay, so what do you want to risk? Would you risk it now that we get a new striker with the same defense? Would you risk that?
For Haaland?
I know what the answer is. And Haaland and keep Maguire.
Haaland
and keep Maguire and Lindelof. Same thing. You do it. I hate this club.
Ronan says we need to build a team from the back. Centre back, CDM, right wing, needed then. Striker can't buy Haaland. Our midfield lacks creativity. Buy Andre Silva, he's looking promising. Bill Ingram says Haaland or Kane. Oh, actually, we've said that. There's a lot of super chats I need to get through there, so let me just get through them. The Raven says maybe I'm stupid, but can you guys explain to me why people think getting Haaland means he will get more service? Does he make McFred world class? Good point. Darren O'Brien says, talk about step-up talent as number 9. What about only Ollie Watkins? Ollie Watkins has done well. I'm not sure about United quality, but he has done well. Ayush says, guys, we'll be lucky to even buy 2 players. Remember the matches we have drawn. Centre-backs and CDMs are the immediate need. Then if we can't let go, we cannot even get Mata and Jones out. The next set of super chats for Belly Visual says, last super chat from me. If we don't fix, it's almost like he's saying last thing, guys, last thing. If we don't fix the midfield situation at the club, every number 9 will struggle. KG, Rashford average needs to move on. He's about to press the button as well. Daniel Harden says, watching Dortmund play, I understand why Ollie wants Haaland. They play very similar to us. He'd slot in immediately. And Mark Dobby says, if Cavani leaves, we still aren't short up top. I don't think we need to replace him. He has hardly played this season. We need a centre-back, CDM, and right wing. Actually, if he does leave, just leave it void until we can get Peace to sort it out and sort out the rest. Just keep Martial, Rashford, and Greenwood. That's a risk. I don't know about that. Gabriel Noel says, just seeing his dad's words, run away, Cavani. We go get me Sancho, a CDM, and centre-back. Let's stick Greenwood up top and feed him. That's 35 goals a season for sure.
And a centre back. He just asked for free. He just said he wants Sancho, wicked strike. Come on, guys.
Yasser says, sorry lads, but CR7 and Juve are getting the butts handed to them by Porto. Cavani leaves, bring in CR7. He doesn't deserve to go trophyless. Yeah, apparently Juve are getting beat up.
Is Messi still Man City bound?
I think he might end up staying. I don't know. I think they just done the thing on him. I think he might end up staying.
Carry on,
Right. Yeah, guys, smash a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. It's been a lively start to the show. Remember, the video is sponsored by United Stand Picks as well. Your chance to win your share of £1,000. Make sure you guys do that. Big game against AC Milan coming up as well. So it's always interesting to talk about that. Let's get on to topic number 2. Yeah. Christian Pulisic. I'll just be simple with it. There's rumours that, he's not getting it. Well, the fact he's not getting it right now. One Chelsea fan came in and said it's just because he's been injured, which, okay, fair enough. But let's just talk about it hypothetically. A few murmurs that United and Liverpool could be in for him. Are you trying to see that? Are you trying to see that? Well, load up the next super chat.
If I could choose a player from Chelsea that's on the fringe, I won't say you're on the fringes, but a winger or just an attacking striker in a sense, it'd have to be Callum Hudson-Odoi. It's Pulisic for me. Again, you talk about injuries. I don't know what our physios are doing at this club, but for some reason, our players just like them. Van der Beek injured with nothing. He ain't played no minutes. And you think, what are you doing in the physio's room? Phil Jones has not played a second of football, hasn't trained, injured all year. What kind of injury is that? Then there's everyone that Cavani, again, injury issues. So you ask yourself, either the physios are like, it's the new common room. You remember at college?
The refectory.
and they're playing blackjack. I don't know what's going on in the physio's room, but it's not football related, fam, because this doesn't make sense. Now, you don't want to bring in another player who's got injury issues. We're not doing that. So Pulisic, sorry, not for me. I do like Callum Hudson-Odoi though. I think, and then you say to yourself, my thing is, I want a player that is gonna we really want a serious player right-hand side. Even if he's right-hand side dominant, that's where you play. Even the Sancho thing bothers me because I've been watching a couple of Dortmund games and stuff. And you say, you're doing a lot of business from your left,
Yeah, he is. But when he plays for England, sometimes he plays on the right. He can play both. He can play both. But even at Dortmund, he does still play there. He does still play.
But a lot of the business is happening on the left. And then we're gonna say we got look at this. Check this out. On the left-hand side, currently, he wants to play there, or he should play there. Deep down, we all know Martial, left-hand side. Rashford, left-hand side. Even though Dan James is pulling up a few
left-hand side.
Yeah. So now you're gonna say, hey, you know what, Sancho? I know you like to play on the left, but come play on the right. What are we doing? I want a out-and-out right winger.
And I was saying in my show the other day, I was like, I want specialists in all the positions. I don't want someone who's just, you're capable of playing out there, so go and do a job. I want the right man for the job. I hear what you're saying.
It brings infighting because, again, us fans, we will say, swap this guy out. He should be playing on the left. We keep having this. I think this is probably where the Martial Rashford rivalry really came from. It was like Cavani came and was like, well, there's only one more position because they're both dead out on the right. And it's like, well, he should play. And then now you got two players fighting for one position. It gets very difficult, So there you go. You start playing them off against each other. I honestly feel if you add a Sancho to the mix, because let's say Sancho has an amazing game on the left-hand side. Do you think anyone's going to go back there? That's the problem. So what we need to do is, again, as you said, the scouts need to go out in world football and say, hey, I need a right-hand side. That's all the brief is, find me a right-hand side winger.
Nate Bennett says, as an American, I would love to see Pulisic at the club, capable of playing on both wings, or a number 10. I have seen that flexibility with him at Chelsea, to be fair. I know he's had his injury problems. I do agree with that. That is a big concern. But I do like him. I think he's a baller. I really do think he's a very good player. It's just like you said, that injury situation. Because once he came out of that period, I remember he scored a hat-trick under Lampard, one game, announced himself. He was in good form. And again, another injury as well. Then we can move Greenwood to number 9, Pulisic right wing. So, okay, I hear what you're saying there. And I'm going to say Cahoza, big up to Cahoza. Says, let's be real, we need a capable Rashford backup. Backup. So, yeah, if he needs to come out, I wouldn't mind another winger. So basically saying if we do get another left winger, fine. It means Rashford can actually start having a rest. And I think we're good for super chats. Oh no, here's another one here. Says MVP. Seriously, we need a top left-footed forward. Who? Who? Did it have to be left-footed? Neto's left-footed at Wolves.
Like, we need to understand this. What we need to understand with us.
Here's one. That's what we was going to talk about. Raphinha. I mean, this is part of the winger situation, and Kingsley Coman as well. Let's bring in that so we can finish off this kind of winger debate. Christian Pulisic, if you're just joining us, potential. Raphinha, 24 odd million from Leeds. He's had a great impression at Leeds, and Kingsley Coman rejected a new deal at Bayern Munich as well. What are you saying about them two?
So again, I don't know what is going on in football. I don't know why Bayern can't tie down their stars. It's very. As a Bayern Munich fan, I'd be a bit worried, especially a team that's won everything that they've won, and they look like the most dangerous side in Europe. But again, for some strange reason, the players want to move on. Alaba now to Coman. Coman deal is interesting. The Coman deal is, I like it, but again, are you picking up a mercenary? You know, you say to yourself, and there's two sides to football. There's a side of, I need to get paid, and a side of, well, you're winning trophies. Like, what's your problem? And you say to yourself, are you coming here purely for, because anyone that leaves one of the best teams in the world, to come and play for us.
But we're Man United. Who are they? They should be coming there. We're Man United.
But you're right now, legacy-wise, you can win Mad Champions League. It's like when Sanchez came for us, that should have been like alarm bells. Sanchez could have. I don't think he didn't win the Premier League. Sanchez didn't win the Premier League. He was nailed on a Premier League medal if he went to City. He said, nah, I want some money. Yeah. And you say, wait, so what's important to you? Anyone that I want playing for the club, I want him playing for the right reasons. Now the Raphinha deal, it excites me a bit more because again, his relationship with Bruno Fernandes, I'm hearing that a lot of them are quite close. They good contact. Raphinha's a baller. You know, it's I would like to see that. Again, a lot of trickery. It's quick. It's what that signing makes more sense. You know, I think it'll be a difficult deal to do because
on the right hand side cuts in a lot like a Mahrez type.
Again, Mahrez is one of those players that I'm like, why didn't we sign him? I look at Mahrez and I'm like, that was perfect. Let's start. We should have tried it, but again,
Simsterdon says, I'm happy to see so many South Africans on here. South African is and always will be red. Big up the South Africans inside here in the United States. Alfie says, if Cavani leaves, I would do a swap deal for Pogba and Ronaldo. I think we read that one earlier, actually. And a viral production says, can we talk about Jimenez? He is perfect. Listen, I love Raul Jimenez. I really like Raul Jimenez. He's 29, going on 30. So he is about 3 to 4 years younger than Cavani. Obviously, we have to see how Raul comes back from his skull injury. Really, that was a real bad injury he had at Arsenal, and he still hasn't come back yet. And I hope that he comes back perfect. Ferris says, if we lose on Thursday, is that Cavani's fault for his agent or dad speaking, or does it only apply to certain other type of player with the artist asking for a friend? Right. I like that. I think this is the same guy that I spoke to earlier today on Instagram. I think this is him as well. Good guy, man. He's staunch Ollie up, going in on Ollie. Like
they exist everywhere.
But I like how he makes his arguments, and I think this is the same guy, even if it's not. Anyway, it's a good point. I just think the difference is the stages of their career, why they were brought into the club, and under what pretenses they were brought into the club. Cavani was a free agent in the wilderness of football, chilling. Yeah? He had no club. Then Man United, right near the end, after trying to get Dembele. Let's have this right. It's not the same as the Pogba thing. After spending 100 million, pledging your future back to the club to try and return us to greatness. Man United have come and said, listen, man, Agallo's not really the guy. We just need another stopgap. Can you come be a stopgap? What does he owe us? So that's not the same energy. It's not the same energy.
He owes us nothing. Again,
he owes us nothing. Paul Pogba, with what we invested into him, is a complete different kettle of fish. And when he wants to say Listen, you know me. I'm a Pogba supporter all the time, but I'll call out things that are wrong. When he wanted to say, I'm not playing. When he wanted to say, I think I want a new challenge. I was there in China when he said it. I was there. And I'm like, nah, I ain't come all the way out here if you tell me you want a new challenge. I'm actually in here in China with you. I've traveled too far. You're taking the piss out of me. Then he settled down. Then the brothers are doing whatever and Riola's doing whatever. It's wrong, in my opinion. I love Paul Pogba, but at that time with that situation, there's no comparison to the Cavani situation for me. It's
wrong, and no, you nailed it on the head, bro. Like, it's perfect what you just said. It's like Pogba's come for a lot of money and a lot of belief in him. But Pogba, where I feel for Pogba is, do you see how the fans feel? Yeah, we were sold a dream. Yeah, the fans are like, Woodward told us, War Kitty told us we're gonna compete, this, that, and the other. We haven't competed.
Where's the key?
There's no kitty, bro. There's been like,
where's the key,
bro? Pogba's been here, and he said to himself, when he signed Ibrahimovic, Lukaku, it looks like a club that's serious about doing something. And ever since then, nothing. He's looking around, Pereira, Fred. He's looking at himself saying, am I a mug? The same way us, like, as fans are saying, wait, we're being mugged off. So a part of me understands why Pogba wants to leave. Like, I understand it, because I'm like, it's only now that we're starting to invest. Like, we should have looked for a Bruno years ago. We should be looking every season. We should be adding to the team. And do you know what pisses me off the most with this club? It's like we go in these quick cycles where we quickly forget. So we all know what we need, but then the league starts and then we forget the board. And then we get back onto, this person's dead, the manager's dead. And then we say, you know what we need to do? We need a new manager. And then and then the new manager comes and he says, hey, guys, I don't like any of these players that are here. I need a brand new set of players. And that's his building block. That's where he starts his base, because you have to allow him to have it. You allow him to have it. I've got a whole different theory and a different way that I want to play football. So I'm going to sell everyone, and that's the base. And everyone's like, but wait, hold on. You spent 100 and something million now. What do you mean that's just your base? Bro, I need players that play my style. Cool. Yeah. The board says, you know what? No, you're not getting no more money. Deal with what you have.
Just work with what you got. Yeah.
What do we do as fans? Sack the manager. Once again, the board always, because Oli, like,
they get off scot-free.
And I'm saying Oli will be sacked before, like, we even mention what the board are doing. And it's disgusting. If we get to this next transfer window, and we're still monitoring players into other teams, I will be furious. But what can I do with my fury? Nothing.
Nothing. Here and chat. AU says, guys, this discussion is so complex. Proves that we really need what we really need is a director of football to find all the answers to our team. The director of football thing, I mean,
never coming, bro.
I give up. Roga says, Ahmad and Pellistri both play on the right. Use them.
Now Pellestri's dead, bro.
Whoa, hey. Zach, don't be rude. You don't know. You've never seen him play.
I watched it.
You're lying. You just probably see a little thing at Alves or something.
I watched all this. Listen, this is what I did. Yeah. I said, you know what? I'm gonna, because there's like not a long, you know, when they do a compilation of everything you do in the game, like everything. Yeah. I was watching it and I said, wait, is this the future? Bro. He goes, mate. You see what Rashid does, yeah?
Yeah.
He's bad.
You don't know. No, I don't believe you. You don't know. You're not a scout. We've already been through this. We've already been through this. You're not a scout.
Bro, you should look good on YouTube. What I saw, I was disgusted. I said, is this what he was?
Zach Seven says, Flex, what's gotten into you? KG is right. Cavani has been great and is top quality. Let's see what he responds to his dad's comments with. Well, he might respond by saying, Dad, I missed you. I'm on my way, cuz. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Ferris, I think I'm saying it right. Ferris. So yeah, it's me from earlier. Big up, loving the show. I like this kid a lot, man. Honestly, he's got some wicked views, but yeah, cool.
Flex, I promise you, Flex. You know me. I like to get gassed. I look at every player with the rose tinted glasses. Yeah, I looked at this player and I said, this is not Brandon style, but I'm saying that it wasn't anything to be like, oh my god, we sign one of the best players in the world, or we sign the best prospect. I don't care. You look, go and watch it yourselves. And then,
Do you know what? As well? I have to say, what gave me an inkling, because I haven't really watched him like that, but you know when he's basically done an interview saying, "Wow, like I went to Man United, and I left so soon. Like I thought I'd be there a bit longer.
Remember when? Do you know what he is? Remember when Arsenal would sign their one Chinese player or their player from the A League, and we never saw them. Like or that one again. Who did we sign? We signed the Manucho.
Dong Van Zhu.
Bruv, I'm telling you, that are not playing. Like, you don't sign for a new club. If you're sick, you don't sign.
He's training with the first team.
Get out of That doesn't mean anything, bro. Anyway, I
don't know. I think you're being a bit harsh because he's a young kid. We want him to do well. He's still our player. He's on loan. I want him to develop at Alves and do his thing. Matthew says, I know Diallo is a young prospect that might not be ready yet, but for the price we paid for him at his age, I expect him to turn out to be a top player. Well, with the hype that's around him, and he's played in Champions League already, that young, played in Serie A that young, and had that price tag, I agree. And Amit says, yeah, I'm with you, Amit. Please, guys, he's 19. Allow him, please. There you go. KG, stop being dread. Now, stop being dread, KG. He's 19. You don't even know him. Yeah, you're out of order. You're out of order. You're out of order for that. Moving on. You're out of order. We're moving on. The next one, which is just going
No. I'm coming back to that. No, because I was going to say, I should allow it. No, this club has a different mindset. This club said, you know what? We're not going to spend money the way we used to. We need to start looking at youngsters. So any youngster that we look at needs to be ready.
But they spent money on him. They got him.
Bro.
They said Diego Forlan. He's working with Diego Forlan. He used to play with us. He's sick. Sign him up on the deadline day and gassed us up.
There you go. Look, again. And you know what they keep doing? Because we're pricks as fans, innit? As soon as we hear Diego Forlan, I don't know why we're thinking of United DNA. Diego Forlan, he ain't really got the DNA like that. But again, we got excited. Listen, man, all I'm saying is use your own eyes. Go and look.
Angia says, guys, just got a call from Ed. We'll be signing Sancho and Milinkovic. Also, Cavani is leaving. Finally, no CDM as the board sees Garner coming in. Oh, big up Jimmy Garner as well. If Pogba leaves, we go for Grealish. Save this super chat. Angie S is almost dead cert on what they're saying. Someone in the 360 says, and Nathan says, Flex just loves to stir KG. Laugh for Arsenal. I'm not stirring. I'm just saying he was out of order. Just because this is what it is, yeah? This is what it is. Just because you're my friend, yeah?
Yes.
Well, I call you a friend. I remember one time you didn't call me. No, one time you dissed me, didn't call me your friend. I remember that.
We're friends. We built on our relationship. It's built.
Cool. Well, just because you're my friend, this is what I want to say. I'm not that guy that if my friend does something wrong, I won't speak out and say like, "Nah, you're wrong for that. Like, you shouldn't do that."
I will tell you when you're wrong, bro. Again, look at this. Me and you both know I was early, and I love Brandon's from the homegrown, but Brandon, every time you watch him defend, you get scared. You get heart palpitations. Does it mean I don't care him about as youngster? I do. But again, this is Man United. We've seen players come and go, amazing players, and you say, you know what? You're going to play in the championship somewhere. You're going to play in the lower league, but you're not for here. And if we're trying to say that our focus right now as a club is to sign the best youngsters in the world. Remember, people keep telling me that the standards are dropped with signing Oli. Well, the standards are dropped in terms of the youngsters that we look at. We looked at Wayne Rooney. We said, who's the best youngster in the world? Let's get him. Now, I can't tell you that our youngsters right now, what we have is the best. We can't pretend. Right now, everyone's looking to sign. What's that player's name? Plays Atletico. He's to give
João Felix.
No, Aaron
Kieran Trippier.
Why are you looking for him when Brandon's supposed to be here? What's wrong with Brandon?
Yes, Kieran Trippier is better than him.
I don't understand this. How? How's that? What are we talking about right now? Why do we want? This is what I'm talking about.
Ashley Larkham says, Juve about to be knocked out of the Champions League. Did somebody say CR7 last dance? Angie S says, KG, don't give me no eyeballs, man. Can't we members have some fun? We be reckless too. Some banter. 100% it is all about banter and enjoying yourself. And we read that one from Ashley, and Angie S says, yeah. Right, let's move on. Last kind of 15 minutes as well. I've got to talk about this. The De Gea Henderson situation, again, is just going round and round and round. we've gone from reports that are saying Henderson's like, I ain't waiting, see you later if you don't play me.
Yeah.
Reports saying that De Gea's homesick. You know, he's had his child out there now. His other half is a TV presenter out there. It would probably suit him to go back there. There's rumours that Man United will get rid of both and bring in a new number one. There's rumours that Dean Henderson is going to be the number one. David De Gea will leave and they look for number two. What is going on? Jan Oblak maybe for 103 million. That is way too much. I cannot see that happening. Or Donnarumma for a free from AC Milan at the end of the season.
I've worked this out.
What's going on?
I've worked this out. This is what I think's happening. Yeah.
Go on. Talk to us.
Pure speculation. I think the media pressure, I think Ollie might buckle to it.
Okay. What media pressure? For who? What? For what?
There's a strong pressure for Henderson to play. I've even seen TikTok videos of Henderson catching the ball and throwing it to Luke Shaw and it's been subtitled. And I said, bro.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. It's like Luke Shaw's the outball. Luke Shaw. Yeah, Lukey.
What, that Henderson? Bro, you know I played in goal. I played in goal at school. Obviously, I got packed out. The net was mad. I got moved to. Like, they were all taking turns to score. Yeah? But there was one... I've thrown the ball out before.
You're that keeper. Sorry, just quickly. I reckon you're that keeper who got put in goal. And then when people take shots and miss the target, they send you to get the ball too as well. And then go back in goal.
Nah. I got packed out on my debut, fam. That was my last day, bro. They left me in the net like carriers, fam. No one to me, bro. Anyway, let's not press. Yeah?
Go.
I know in that thing when I got packed out, like, it was like 11, I think I let in. Yeah? I threw the ball over. Like, I did a strong throw out, yeah? That doesn't mean anything. Yeah? If you can catch the ball in the air, yeah? If that's the standards of this club, you're talking about just being able to run is something good, bro. That's not good enough. Just catching the ball and throwing it, it means nothing. But
that was good that he done that. That was a good throw.
Oh, it was great. It was good, but wow, it's life-changing. It's not generational. Many keepers can do that. But let's get into...
He was getting like 8 out of 10s in that for that game.
But let's get into the main point, yeah?
Yeah.
The English media are serious about Henderson, yeah? And we can see there's been pressure. And it makes... I don't hate Henderson. Like, I want that to be known. I think he's a good keeper. He's a good keeper, but we haven't seen him. We haven't seen him under pressure yet. I do believe that if De Gea's got a family. This is very strange. De Gea's gone home, yeah, to be with his wife, and I know it's a newborn, this, that, and the other, but we have to look at what football on the whole. And the only time that people have been given special, like a special deal was Wayne Rooney when we sent him to America. I don't know if it's Fat Camp or whatever. We sent him away. We said, Rooney, go and chill, man, and come back. We had Chicharito. But it's very strange for a player to say, you know, I'm not going to focus on football. I'm just going to go and be a dad. I haven't seen that in the years of how our club is run. It makes me wonder, like, where we're going, because we even had that issue with Fred. Remember when Fred said, I'm getting married, I'm not going to be at pre-season? We're like, bruv, what are you talking about? Like, you only have one career. That there's many dads in this thing. You're not the first dad to play football, you know? Mm-hmm. So I find that strange. And I think there's no smoke without fire. I don't know if the club have said to themselves, you know what? We made a mistake giving De Gea all the money we have. I don't know if there's penny pinching from the Glazers, because Ed Woodward will like to find a way to give them the best profits and save money. If you can now get rid of Pogba, you get rid of, you take him off the wage book, you take De Gea off the wage book, it's come down. You know, then now you say Cavani all of a sudden, he's surplus requirements. It comes down again. And I know Cavani's one, it's been more him, but you don't know if the deal was stalled. Like, again, certain people say things, leak things to get what they want. It's a way of negotiation. We don't
listen to this. Sorry, just real quickly on TalkSport. Actually, I'm sorry. That's
fine.
It's back to the Cavani things real quick. I just seen it. Dwight York on Cavani links with Boca Juniors. This is on TalkSport 23 minutes ago. To go back to South America to retire playing football, where he will be regarded as a god in that part of the world. It's no surprise.
Jeez, I don't understand. This is mad. It is what it is. But again, like, as you said...
Sorry, back to what you're saying.
As he said, I think it could be just be wages, and the club saying, let's bring down the wage bill. Like, let's make the most money. But remember, this is a business to the Glazers. They don't see it as, it's almost like a piggy bank. This club is a piggy bank.
100%.
They don't show any intentions of really competing, but they're happy with where we end up. And they might be saying to themselves, well, we haven't given Oli everything that he needs, and somehow he's still giving us what we want, which is top 4 and Champions League money. They took out record profits last season. Like, you look at the debt, nothing's really changed. The club, even in
still over 400 M's.
In COVID, the club has done well. And that's, again, through serious penny pinching. Remember that they took out like proper dividends, and we thought, are they going to use that money to go and buy Sancho?
Nah, went into their pockets, bro. Keegan says, big up, lads. With investment in the youth, can we expect any signings? Good flow of youth into the first team in Hannibal, Ahmad, Shoreteri and Palestri. Yeah, KG, there's a good flow of youngsters coming in, including Palestri.
We are gassed. I ain't seen, I hate what we do here, bro. Do you know what he's doing? Do you know what was doing before? We said, we didn't sign anyone one season, and somehow we convinced ourselves, that, what's that little player? Angel Gomez was the answer.
Yeah, he's tearing it up in Portugal now.
Was he the answer?
We'll never know. That's the issue. Didn't get a chance.
No,
get a chance.
Shut up.
We didn't get a chance.
Bruv, sometimes you're not the answer, bruv.
You used to say Dan James not the answer. Now he's playing, and look at him now.
Who said
what?
Dan James?
That's what, no, but I'm saying that's what he's doing.
Chill out. I never said Dan James was doing this.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you question, is he the answer? And, he's answering a few questions right now. He's playing well. That's what I'm saying.
Dan James is a player that we taken from Leeds. I like the signing. I think it was a lower league signing. Happy to be here, willing to die for the shirt. He'll run through every brick wall. Very different. I'm talking about homegrown from the academy. Yeah, he's not the answer, bro.
What about Chong? Chong, you said Chong.
You just want me to cuss it.
I'm just being serious. I'm just being serious. You said that.
Well, okay. If Chong was the answer, because there's a difference. Rashford was an answer because he's still here, still playing week in, week out. Mm-hmm. When they send you away, something's not clicked yet. So you're not the answer.
Harry Kane was at Norwich.
Okay, and then what happened?
Yeah, then he came back.
Went to the team, and then what happened?
He got a chance.
There you go. Got into the team.
So how do you know that Palestri? So how do you know that Palestri is not going to go out alone and come back? How do you know that Angel Gomez is not going to come out? Jesse Lingard. I know you can say he's not the answer, but he was on loan at Derby.
Okay, and
James Maddison.
Wait, Jesse Lingard did well at this club for the time that he was at this club. Now he's getting on the next level. He's an England international.
But he was the answer then.
No, exactly. There's difference though. There's a difference with Jesse Lingard. I'm talking about some players you look at and you say, I don't know if we're gonna put this all on you. Twanzebe, we was all gas saying Twanzebe's the answer, and I hope he is. But at the moment, what have you seen? It's not me taking the piss. It's you have to be. Let's be realistic. That's all I'm saying.
Well, how do you know? But what I'm saying to you is, you're saying like this youngster's not the answer. Like he's not the answer. I'm saying, all right, cool, fair enough. You can think that, but what I'm saying is how do you know until they come back and they have a go? Pogba left the first time.
Yes,
you could argue that he's still not the answer.
What happened with Pogba? I think he went abroad and he proved himself. We can do this with Januzaj right now. Januzaj, we sold him. Was Januzaj the answer?
At the time, he was playing well, so he could have been.
No, with what you've seen, he's gone off and had a bit of proven work now. Is he the answer? Should he be here?
Should he be here?
Mm-hmm. Competing for major trophies. I'm not talking about just trying to be in, just getting top 4. I'm saying make us title winners. Is he the answer?
Well, I don't know because we ain't brought him back and tried him. That's my point.
Yeah, no. We can see what he's doing and say yes or no. No,
but you can't always do that because when you looked at Jesse Lingard at Derby, you could have said, "Oh, he's doing it in the Championship." Is he the answer?
Like, come on, man.
When Harry Kane was banging them in the Championship,
Harry Kane has proved himself.
Harry Kane was on bench at Leicester.
Yes, and Harry Kane has proved himself.
Because he got the opportunity to come back and play. How would Tottenham have known if Pochettino didn't go come back and play?
You don't know. Don't get me wrong. Certain times a player
That's what my point is.
A player goes out on loan and shows himself. And like Tammy, for instance, Tammy went out on loan. He did his thing, came back, banging in goals. Now,
Beckham was at Preston.
When he, yeah, and then
Was he the answer?
Understand.
Was Beckham the answer?
I'm ready for this one. When we talk about Beckham, yeah,
was he the answer?
No. When we talk about, listen to what Fergie did. Fergie could turn anything into gold. Let's just be real.
No, we couldn't.
Fergie, come on, man. Look what Fergie did with Beverly,
yeah,
bro.
but you can't say he could turn anything into. He had some players that didn't work. He bought Jemba. Was that the answer?
Bro, why are you talking about Fergie's failures when he done better things?
No, because you just said he could turn anything good like he did.
What?
Was Cleverson the answer?
Shut up, man.
Was Veron the answer?
Absolutely.
Veron had issues, bro.
George says, I'm worried if we sell Pogba, we won't get a proper replacement. We're already struggling with a lack of creativity in midfield. Who would replace him?
But don't worry. You got Shorts, you got Shola, bro. That's it. We're fine. We got the youngsters. Everything's fine. Bro, we need world-class players.
So you're saying don't play the youngsters?
I'm just saying, I look at benches certain times, and I look at our bench and I say, since we've had the injuries, I look at the bench and say, oh my God, there's nothing. Like, I get scared. I look at the bench and I say, this is Man United. Like, there's a time when we could just look at a team and say, I'll have him and him and him. Obviously, we can't do that no more. But then now we're saying, okay, the focus is the youth academy. That is actually the club's philosophy. No, I'm not making this up. This is the club's philosophy. So they're saying, you know what? Instead of spending, we're going to unearth the gem and he's going to play. That means we're looking at these kids, not the way we once looked at them before, but saying, can you lead this club? Can you lead the line? Can you be the main man now? Can they? No, it's not me being harsh.
So you want all the answers straight away? You don't want to, like, you can't wait to, like, see how they do, let them develop, like...
Who can do that? Do you want us to be Arsenal then? That's what you want. That's what you're asking.
No, of course I want us to be Arsenal.
Arsenal, that was Arsenal's philosophy. Let the youngsters grow up and be the players. No, I ain't got time for that.
Do you remember that they told us you can't win anything with kids? That's the line. You don't win anything with kids. And what did we do?
So you're trying to go back to the back in the day.
I'm just saying what I found. I'm just saying all I'm doing is referring to the foundation. No. He said all you're doing is being a mug. Mezcal says, big ups for Mexico. I make mezcal and holla so I can send y'all a couple of bottles. Name a better chant than the Ted Lasso's, Jamie Tartle, Roy, Vamos, Diablos, Rolls.
Hey, I'm filming. Hey, we won a Critics' Choice Award, by the way.
That's sick.
I'm getting to Mexico still. I'm going to be in Mexico. I'm getting on holiday still with my family.
Hopefully, get rid of the COVID and all that. Yeah, man. Hopefully, everything opens up. I was in the middle of saying something. Oh, yeah. Before we finish off, because we've got a few minutes left, subscribe if you're new. Smash the like on the button. Smash the like button. You lot know what it is. Near about 6,000 people watching as well, which is dope. I was basically saying, all I was doing before you accused me of being a mug, all I'm saying is I'm referring to the foundations of which the club was built on, and you're saying, forget that.
You told me that we can't be in the past, and now you want to go into the past. Bruv, which one is it, bruv?
What do you mean?
You said I shouldn't live in the past. Now you're trying to draw back.
When did I say that?
Flex, I'm going to fight you, you know.
No, but I'm being serious. When did I say that? When did I say don't live in... No, Flex. What in the context of the Young Bucks, I'm saying to you, you're like, they're not the answer. And all I said was, you're acting like I said bring them all back. All I'm saying is, yeah, but you just don't know until maybe you just don't know. And you're like, nah, this not that good. You're a mug.
Okay, Flex. I'm going to ask you a very serious...
Elhan, he says, Flex didn't say that. You're just lying. I never said that.
Not on this show. If you don't believe, and you went to that guy in the free season, who's that? Ilhan, bruv. Get out, bruv. Listen.
Keegan says, class of 92, question mark. Well, according to KG, the class of 92 wasn't a thing. It didn't happen.
And then
it didn't happen.
Do you know what happens? People tell me they're tired of the class of 92. Why do we keep talking about it? That happened back in the day. When are we going to do that again? That's a rule. People have been arguing that. The fact of the matter is, the class of the 92 are fabric of the coaching side. They're the fabric of the club, and we're saying we need to move on. You now talking about doing it with youngsters. I'm asking you right now, in the youngsters now, who is ready?
And I'm saying I don't know until they get a chance. That's the beauty of getting a chance. We will never know.
Get the hell out of here.
What would an album be like with Michael Jackson and Tupac? We don't know.
Shut up.
We don't know.
Now someone can mix it.
That's like you saying, would that be good if they made a collab album together? We don't know.
Do you know what?
We don't know.
I wake up and I'm like, I hate Flex.
Beto says it's not about one or the other. We should have a balanced mix of both. Good players being brought into the academy, and academy players being promoted. Yes. Thank you.
Where's that kid? Wait, hold on.
According to KG, he doesn't want any of them promoted. Ajmal says, "Yo, Flex, Giggs told you in the meetup that you need a mix of experienced people to bring the youngers in. We don't have that yet." I hear what you're saying. That's cool.
Someone said T-Pack and MJ. You're gas.
What?
Why did you put T-Pack and MJ together in the album?
Oh, this is the first week. I don't know. It's just coming. Imagine what that would be like. But would it be good? You don't know. George says, I get what you're saying, Flex, but we need the right mix of youth and experience. But at this moment, we don't have the right set of experienced players.
Put up this guy's comment. Osman Abdullah. He said, yo, KG's not the answer.
Guys, we've come to the end of the show, man. This is just what we do. We just have fun, and that's why I like doing what we're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? I miss a lot of people out there. We're stuck in our houses. We got to talk United. We got to get into it. You got to say how you feel. I'm just saying how I feel. Jeffrey says Flex is totally 100% right.
Jeffrey.
That's what Jeffrey said.
Nah, man. Anyway, yeah, let me not. That's inappropriate, so I'm not going to make that joke.
Yeah, don't do that.
What was I going to say, Flex?
No, well, it's inappropriate, so just don't do it. How about that?
All right, cool. You know what? I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning and I was on set.
I can tell.
I got picked up at 6. I'm hard working, bro. I'm tired. So I'm tired.
Yeah. Everyone in the free seats was saying they could tell that as well by how you was moving. Big up to everyone watching United Stands. We are going to see you on Thursday. There's a big game. AC Milan in the Europa League as well. We've got the match reaction from that. We've got the watch along from that on Thursday, and obviously the fan cams. And in the build up to that tomorrow, we've got press conference reaction. I'm sure Ollie's press conference will be there tomorrow as well. And we're going to dissect that as well with Mark Goldbridge tomorrow. So guys, thanks for watching. Smash a like on the video, and remember the video is brought to you by United Stand Picks. Make sure you check that out in the video description below. The link is there. Your chance to win your share of £1,000. We are out of here. Very enjoyable show. Peace.
All right.